Hi everyone, this is Joanna. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys are ready for another project because I sure am. I have some translucent clay here and I really don't know if it makes a difference that it's going to be translucent clay or not. I'm going to use translucent clay because I like to use it with my alcohol inks in this kind of scenario. So that's what I'm using. I'm using translucent clay. I'm also going to be using one of my embossing folders from paper crafting. So if you, all of you guys that are making cards and scrapbooking and all that, you probably have a bunch of those. So take those things out and use them to apply texture to your clay, because honestly anything that you find around the house you can use for your clay. This is just really super exciting. So I'm going to use one side right here. I'm gonna apply the clay and roll it really quickly, just like that. You don't even have to roll it, you can just use your fingers. You just want to make sure that you get a nice impression on your clay. And there you go, we got it. We got that and more. There were some flakes here. I see that they popped up right here. So I'm going to take my cutter, and this is a cutter that you guys have seen me use. I really call it a cutter, but this is really something that I took from my husband's garage, and it was some kind of a bracket, and it's really sturdy. So I basically, when I'm lazy and I don't want to freehand it, I just use that. I just bend it to a shape that I kind of like, and this is the shape that I like, but this is probably a little bit too big for it. So I'm just gonna squeeze it and I'm going to cut it, and you guys can totally freehand it. It's just, you know, I think that's how we get started in jewelry making, the paper crafters, I'm thinking, because we just make up things as we go along, and that's how I got started. I was just using supplies that I had, and I wonder if you guys are in the same, or you were in the same boat, that you moved from paper crafting to jewelry making, because it's kind of an easy shift. You have the embossing folders, you have mica powders, you have, you know, different die cuts and things like that. So I'm just going to shape it really quick, nicely, finish the edges, and I'm going to throw it in the oven, 260 degrees, for half an hour, and I will see you guys then. Okay, so my translucent pendants are out of the oven, and I have them right here. I also put a little bit of mica powders right here. This is tender green, turquoise, and purplish blue. Now I really don't know if it's going to matter at all that these are colored mica powders, because we're going to put alcohol ink on top. I think that if you have alcohol ink with the pearl in it, that might work as well. I just wanted to add a little bit of shine to the pendant. So basically I'm just going to add a little bit of water and add my mica powder to the pendant. I really love this technique, using water with the mica powder to add shimmer to my pendants, and actually like a lot of my, you know, even paper crafts. So all you do is you're just gonna go and add the mica powder with the water, almost like painting. Okay, so now I'm just going to leave it for a few minutes just to let it dry just for a second, and then I'm going to go in with my alcohol inks. And the alcohol inks that I'm going to be using today are Pool, Stream, and Indigo. Okay, so now this is a little bit dry. I really don't know if it matters that I'm putting the mica powder. I think it does, because I'm hoping to get a shimmer, a little bit of shimmer out of it. But I think that if you have the pearl alcohol inks, they would work also great for shimmer. So I'm going to go in with my Pool. I'm gonna go on both, and then Stream is gonna go in. Now the Pool and the Stream actually are very close in color, I have to say. I don't know if it even would matter if we just had one of them. I mean, the Stream is a little bit darker, and I do want the ombre kind of effect. Oops! My brush. Oy. I would like to get an ombre effect in all this. Oh yeah, you totally see the mica powder in it. It's really, really nice. Okay, you may not see it, but I totally see it moving around. It's very, very cool. Okay, so now let's go with the Indigo. I just want it really just at the very tip. I don't want it to be a dominant color here. And I'm gonna let it dry. And once it dries, if I feel that the colors are not vibrant enough for what I want, I'm gonna go in with another layer of alcohol inks. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna wash my brush so that doesn't get icky from the alcohol inks. And I'm gonna see how this is going to all pan out, if I want to add some more color to it or what. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so let me add a little bit of more color to it, just because I want these to be really, really vibrant. And like I said, the mica, you can totally see the mica in it. So basically, I'm going to add the colors, and since I want an ombre effect, I'm going to pull the color from the top to the bottom, because that's how I want it. I want it to be darker at the bottom, lighter on top. So let's see. Actually, I think that I'm okay with the blue. The blue is pretty vibrant, so I really don't care about adding too much more blue. But boy, that Stream is just, I have a weakness for that one. It's just so beautiful. So more color is going on. Alright, let's leave it and let's see what happens if we're going to need to add more stuff to it. But I'm thinking that we might be just fine with the way things are here. So let's see how this is all going to look when it dries. Okay, so the pendants were completely dry and I started applying resin to them. Now, I already applied resin to this one here, but this one still needs some resin. I just wanted to show you guys the difference between the two before I'm going to start doing that. And you can totally see the mica powder in it, the beautiful shimmer. And like I said, I wonder if you get the pearl alcohol inks, I wonder if they would give us the same kind of result. Very likely. And I'm not sure if the different mica powders that I've been using really made a big difference. I kind of just wanted to enhance the color that was, that I was applying, and I wanted to add shimmer. I mean, I have all those mica powders for my other crafts, so I figured that I could use it for this one. So there you go. I'm going to let those two pieces set for 24 hours, but hey, don't forget, first of all, we're going to pop some bubbles, right? And then don't even think about it, forgetting about this part. This is like your main part. You forget to cover it, you will get some dust particles on your house, no matter how clean your house is. All right, I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, look at that. What do you guys think? I think it came out pretty darn nice. I put a little owl here just because I think that it's really nice to add something when the pattern is pretty plain, but the colors are so beautiful. I absolutely love it, and maybe I should really make sure that you guys see it too when I point it to the camera. Anyways, let me know in the comments when you guys think about it. Let me know if you're gonna give it a try. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure that you give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, my friends, ta-ta!